So in martial arts, there's a big difference between being injured and being hurt.
Mm.
If you're injured, that's more serious. If you're
Yeah,
hurt,
you're incapacitated if you're injured.
yeah,
You there's things that you can't do that you or can't do to the full extent that you used to be able to do.
yeah. For example, my back is killing me right now, but I'm going to go to training. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to let this bug me, but also I know how to train because I know how to train to avoid hurting it more, and to allow it to recover while I'm training. So it's almost like active healing.
So
Yeah, and that's
I've got a
go
question
for
for
it,
you
Craig.
guys who get injured. I'm not one of those people. So, do you take pain medication before training or anything like that? Because so from the perspective of my wife, who is a professional dancer, she refuses to take pain medication because she dances with injuries. So to if you take that pain away, you don't understand. She doesn't know when she's pushed it too far and
Exactly.
completely ruins it for her.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I did the same thing. So I had a pretty bad injury. I twisted my knee at getting out of a heel hook. It was a stupid escape. It was my fault. Almost basically ripped the tendons apart in my knee. But instead of doing that, so in your knee, your bones have got grooves, and your tendons in your leg sort of sit in the groove, in sort of a half circle groove in your knee. And if you move your body in a certain way, sometimes that tendon can bounce out and bounce back in. That process is fucking painful. But you can still train with it. It's not a permanent injury. It's just it hurts a shitload. The problem is I took pain pills. I would never normally do this, but I wanted to keep training because I had a competition coming up. Took pain pills, just trained. I thought, well, it's a good session. Didn't feel much pain. The next day it was killing me. I was out for 2 weeks because I had compounded that injury.